Application software developed according to the AUTOSAR Classic standard poses several challenges when it comes to understanding dependencies between software components and tracing signal flows. This is due to the AUTOSAR software component technology, where software components communicate over ports with complex interfaces using non-name-based communication. Starting with the previous version 9.3, eHandbook offers the possibility to adequately capture information about AUTOSAR Classic-based software components and their communication dependencies. With the help of features such as the label pop-up or function overviews, dependencies between software components can easily be understood and followed. In AUTOSAR Classic-based application software, the communication between software components is established through connections between the ports. The actual signals that are sent or received over a port belong to the interface of a port. With eHandbook Navigator 10.0, it is now possible to show and directly see the interface elements of a port in overview diagrams. To show the interface elements, either click on an individual port and select Show Interface Elements from the context menu. To show all interface elements of a single component, right-click on the component and select Show Interface Elements from the context menu. It is also possible to show all interface elements of all components in an overview diagram by selecting the component diagram and clicking the toolbar menu. In the same way, you can also hide interface elements. eHandbook Navigator provides features to annotate values from different data sources into interactive models and overview diagrams. This is now also supported for overview diagrams with components derived from AUTOSAR Classic. To annotate values into overview diagrams, first you have to make interface elements that you are interested in visible. When you are connected to Inca, you can then select a port and invoke display values. This will add the interface elements for which there is a corresponding A2L label in Inca to the connected Inca experiment. Adding all labels to the Inca experiment thus works in the same way as for non-AUTOSAR Classic-based functions. After starting the visualization, you can now see live values from the connected Inca experiment in your component overview diagram. Note that the values are annotated by using a tabular instrument. This makes it easier to find the label of interest and read their values. In a similar way, it is also possible to annotate values from a loaded measurement file into an overview diagram. For this, either directly load your measurement file into eHandbook Navigator or use the connection from MDA8. For measurement values, there are two values per interface element, corresponding to cursor positions A and B. Either use the step buttons in eHandbook Navigator to change the point in time, or use the corresponding cursors in MDA8. With eHandbook Navigator 10.0, you can now show and thus directly see the interface elements of AUTOSAR ports. Furthermore, you can connect your AUTOSAR-based ECU software to Inca in order to create experiments, show live values, or annotate values from recorded measurement files. These enhancements can be of great benefit when it comes to understanding and calibrating complex AUTOSAR Classic-based application software of ECUs.